What's going on, everybody? It is Aaron Cates and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be taking out the bed liner, the plastic bed liner, the toolbox, and this tailgate cap. Also, this top plastic tailgate cap. I'm doing all of that because I'm going to be wrapping the truck, and this plastic cap right here will not go well with that wrap. And also, once the truck is wrapped, the toolbox is no longer going to be a part of the truck. So if you guys haven't noticed the trend that I've been doing lately, I've been working back to front on the truck. I put the 2-inch rear wheel spacers in, the DZ tailgate assist, I did the third brake light, the tail lights, reverse bulbs. I've got a new bumper on the way right now. It'll be here sometime this week. I'm working my way back to front. So now we're going to be getting all of this out of here. Before I wrap the truck, I'm going to be bed lining the truck. Probably gonna be some type of spray-in bed liner, but I should have done this when I bought the truck. It's kind of like a necessity when you buy a truck to take out this bed liner. From the clip that you saw right before this intro, you guys saw how rusted it was underneath the bed. That was just a quick glimpse. I've honestly never seen underneath this plastic bed liner. And honestly, that toolbox has been in for over 3 years now. I put it in right after I bought the truck. So it's never been cleaned out underneath there. I'm not proud of that, but it has never been cleaned out underneath this toolbox. So there's 3 years worth of leaves, sticks, trash, everything that just gets thrown in the back and forgotten about. And I'm tired of my truck being like that. So not only do I want to bed line the truck, but I also want to clean it up some. Toolbox will be coming out eventually down the road. I would like to get either an in-bed toolbox or some of the side mount toolboxes that swing out. I forget what they're called. I'm sure you guys have seen them before, but I would like to get something like that for in the bed of the truck, something that's not visible, that's not gonna harm the wrap or make it look like a work truck, because I don't want this to look like a work truck anymore. I'm going full, not show truck because it's not a SEMA build, but not work truck, if you understand what I'm saying. So let's jump right into this. Okay, well, that was not very easy. I probably should have emptied my toolbox before I took it out, but honestly, I don't really know where I'm going to be putting everything, so I kind of just held off on that. But holy crap, it is disgusting under there. There is trash from the last 3 years. Okay, why is there a Hot Wheels car in the back of my truck? A little Hot Wheels toy truck. I don't know. I don't remember the story behind that. That was so long ago. I don't remember why it was there. There's guessing a fog light, 9006. This is the low beam. This is the low beam for my truck. I think this one's blown. Imagine so, it's in the bed of the truck. If you guys didn't know, I keep all my spare bulbs whenever I put LEDs in something. I keep the halogen bulbs just in case something were to ever go out. It's a good habit to have. If you've ever been pulled over for a headlight being out or anything, and you can just be like, oh, I apologize, sir, I didn't know it was out, or ma'am, and go back to your toolbox or whatever and be like, I have a spare bulb, I can put it in and fix the problem and get you out of a ticket or anything like that. But now that I've got this toolbox out of the bed of my truck, I'm going to clean the bed of my truck, of course, and then take this bed liner out. Let's get into cleaning this. Okay, I got all of the big stuff out, and I found another reason why you shouldn't let this happen. There's roaches living, not in my truck, but they're in this mulch that's back here. I apparently hauled some wood over the last 3 years, and a lot of the wood chippings broke up and it was underneath the toolbox, and it made a nice little home for some little animals, or insects, or however you want to put that. Another reason why you shouldn't let that happen. And disgusting other thing, there was like dip cans and dip spit bottles. A lot of you guys probably don't know, but I dipped for probably close to 10 years. I had been dipping ever since I was in middle school. I quit just over 3 months ago. So just a little insider on my life for you guys. If you guys are having a problem with addiction, nicotine, tobacco, alcohol, vaping, anything, just quit. It's so much better for you. It took years. I mean, I tried quitting for over 3 years, and I finally stuck to it and have done it. December 13th, I lost a good friend of mine. I had been friends with him for ever since 7th, 8th grade of middle school, and he recently died December 13th of vaping. And there's a trend now that we say do it for Tedder. His name was Jarrett Tedder. He was in the truck world. He had a 90s model F-150 lifted on 37s, 38s. He had so many different setups, like all of us do with our trucks. Just a little insider for you guys. He died from vaping. It made his lungs deteriorate. He basically couldn't breathe anymore. Very sad. It makes me sad thinking about it. But if you guys are having problems with addiction and you need someone to talk to on how to quit, feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram at Aaron Tates. I'll definitely talk you through how I quit. It took me over 3 years to quit, and I quit October 23rd. That was the last time I ever took a pinch of tobacco. And there's a wasp. That will be the last time I ever do so. Just a little insider for you guys. Let's get to taking this bed liner out. Okay, so this is the first time I've ever seen my truck without the plastic bed liner. Honestly, I was kind of expecting a little bit worse. I was expecting maybe some like surface rust or anything like that. It's really not that bad. Sorry, I'm out of breath. That thing was really heavy. Everything in here is kind of just like pine straw. There's a little bit of trash and some like gravel rocks, but besides that, it's really not that bad. I was expecting a lot worse. Now, back here where the bed liner like went over top of the bed, the paint's wore off pretty bad on, which I can expect. It's been rubbing for 16 years now, so I can expect it. But I'm ready to get this cleaned out and try and wash it down and see what it looks like. I got majority of the dirt out, but a lot of it's just gonna have to wait until I'm driving down the road and kind of blow out. I got all the trash, all the big stuff out. Now it's just little piles of dirt that are just stuck, not coming out. So now we're going to be taking this off. Looks like it's just a couple of star bit screws right here. And then the 2 bolts that hold the actual tailgate handle in. Those will be going back in. I'll have to bed line over those. But all the other holes I'm going to be fiberglassing over and then putting body filler over them. That won't be in this video. That will be its own video. It'll probably be a couple videos. I'm gonna be doing a lot of body work on this truck, guys. But I mentioned in my last video, we got rocker panels, we got bed liner, we got this bed, or the tailgate cap. Any types of dents or anything that I can't pull out with a dent puller, I'm going to be using I'm using body filler to fill them. So once we get all the cosmetic stuff done, like tail lights, bumpers, headlights, front bumper, everything like that, we're going to be jumping into body work. And then, like I said in the last video, it's gonna be crunch time, because I don't want to drive around with a truck covered in body filler and primer and everything. So let me stop rambling on and let's get this out. that's all there is to it. As you guys can obviously tell, it's like super gross and bad under here. And there's these like little threaded rivets in here where these bolts that I just took out came out of. If I can grab one out of my pocket, I'll show you. These right here, they're little star head bolts. Where they came out of, there's machine rivets in there that have threads on them. All the little holes where the plastic cover was on the back side, all the little star bits that were there's all the little holes for those. So of course, when I go to wrap this truck and bedline this side, I'm just gonna take a little bit of body filler over all these little holes, cover them all up before I put the bed liner on here. And then on this side where the threaded rivets are at, I'm actually gonna grind those off. I'm gonna grind them flush and then put the body filler over them. Those I might have to use a little bit of fiberglass to fill that hole and then put body filler. Small little holes, you don't really have to worry about them cracking and falling through, but the bigger holes, there's no backing to that body filler, so all it takes is like someone to poke it hard enough or something and it crack and fall through. So if I take those out, you guys will be watching. I'll record all of it, but when we get to that, I might have to fiberglass them. Who knows, we'll see, but definitely looks a whole lot better. I'm kind of afraid to wash where that was because I know it's gonna look terrible, but I'll wash it and I'll throw that clip in here of it clean. And there it is, all cleaned up. All I did was take some water and purple power to it and then took a little bit of a rag and wiped down any type of grime that was on there. This side I'm honestly surprised with. All this red is from my nice old shop rag right there. But I'm honestly surprised with how nice this side is. You can see where like plastic had rubbed on it for some time. But honestly, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, this compared to that, this isn't wet anymore. This is the actual paint. Like how that's still wet so it looks shinier. This is dry. I dried it off. So I'm thoroughly impressed with it. I will say one thing. The tailgate is super slippery now. Like trying to put it up, my hand keeps sliding off of it. But I definitely like it. And of course, it's not finished. That's when I get wrapped and everything. It's not gonna look like that. You're not gonna see those little rivets. I'm either going to drill them out or sand them down and then put body filler or some type of fiberglass over them. Like I said earlier, don't want to repeat myself, but guys, toolbox is done. Plastic bed liner's done. Like I said, I should have done that when I bought the truck. When I bought the truck, I should have taken that out and bed lined it. It would have saved me a headache now, but you live and you learn. My next truck, instead of leaving that plastic bed liner in forever, I'll take it out and bed line the truck. So you live and you learn, guys. Just fix it up some. So thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Nothing special going on today, just doing something I should have done a very, very long time ago. So thank you guys for watching. And remember, if you're not subscribed, go down and hit the subscribe button. It helps out my channel. It lets YouTube know that you guys like my videos and it will recommend more of them for you. And if you haven't already, hit the bell. It'll let you, YouTube will let you know when I post more videos so you guys can stay up to date with what's going on with the truck, because I promise you this build is taking off. You guys think it's done now with it being on 11 inches of lift and forces, but I promise you it's not. There's a lot in store. Like I said, bumper will be here later this week. We'll have that put on in Sunday's upload. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.